Hi, everybody, it's Miss Amy, and I want to read you another story. But before I start, I want to introduce you to my friend Edward. Edward just happens to be my favorite animal, the giraffe. My friend Miss Tina bought me, Edward, and this wonderful book called Giraffe Problems that I am going to share with you today. So, our title is Giraffe Problems, and our author is Jory John. That's who wrote the book, and it's illustrated by Lane Smith, the one who drew the pictures, and narrated by your very own Miss Amy. I came outside today because it's so beautiful. So if you got the opportunity, I think you should go out in your front yard or your backyard and enjoy this beautiful weather. I also thought if I came outside, since we were talking about a giraffe, maybe you can see some of my other animal friends. Back there behind me, you could see my bird feeders, and you just might get to see some of them. I love to watch birds. And every now and again, you might hear the neighborhood parrots squawking. So, I hope you enjoy this wonderful book. I do not own the rights to it, but let's enjoy Giraffe Problems together. I don't know about you. I'm not a giraffe, but I sometimes have problems. So maybe Edward, our friend, can show us how we can handle some of our problems. Giraffe Problems. I feel bad about my neck. I do. I can't help it. It's too long, too bendy, too narrow, too dopey, too patterned, too stretchy, too high, too lofty, too necky. Yes, my neck is too necky. Everybody stares at it. See some of those words? This guy, that guy, him, her, them, whatever that is, and her again. Yep, I feel bad about my neck. I've tried dressing it up. I've added a scarf, two scarves, a bundle of scarves, a mountain of scarves. I've tied bow ties and regular ties and both. This page showing's a little different because it's the opposite direction. Sorry, Edward. I just pushed you out of the way. I've tried hiding it away. I've used shrubs. I've hung out in ditches. I've stood behind trees. I spent time in the river. That's where I'd want to spend time, is in the river. I don't know if I'd want to spend it in the river with a giraffe, though. Even though they're my favorite animals. Other animals have necks that just work. Take a gander at the zebra's neck. Stripes always look so classic.
Quit staring at me.
Or gaze upon this elephant's neck. So strong and powerful, yet graceful. Stop looking at me. Or glimpse this lion whose neck is adorned with a glorious mane, flowing locks. What a sight! How inspiring! Why can't I have a neck like that? Are you always this loud? My mom always said I should be proud of my neck. She said other animals would love to have a neck like this. Yeah, right. No offense, Mom, but nobody wants this neck. It's a neck only a mother could love. It all makes me want to hide until the sun sets. There's our parrot friend making noises in the backyard. Did you hear him? Sheesh. Good evening. I think Edward just met somebody new. I've been admiring your neck from afar. Oh, I wish my neck looked like yours. I'd get so much done in a day. Goodness, I can only imagine all the reaching and grabbing and looking around I'd do. I'd accomplish many goals, for sure. Meanwhile, I'm saddled with this little excuse of a neck. Here, watch me try to stretch it out. Ugh. See? That's about as far as it goes. Pathetic, right? I'm basically necklace. Sigh. You feel bad about your neck, too? Yep. Huh. I'm Cyrus, by the way. I'm Edward. It's lovely to meet you, Cyrus. Can I tell you something else, Edward? Of course, Cyrus. There's a hill in the distance, which you can surely see from your great vantage. I've stood on that very hill for 7 straight days now. Let's count that out. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days equals 1 week. So he's been on that hill for 1 whole week. I've been staring skyward, watching a single piece of fruit, a lone banana, slowly changed from green to yellow, ripening. I've endured windy nights and unreasonably brisk mornings. That means it was cold, with very little sleep. As I waited and waited, hoping against hope that the fruit would drop before me so I could sample its sweetness and nourish myself in the process. That means so he can fill his tummy and get full. Yet day after day, I felt like such a fool as I stretched and stretched and stretched my neck toward those greedy branches, only to be limited to my shortcomings. That means he stretched his neck out trying to get that fruit in the tree, but he couldn't because he was too small and his neck did not allow him to stretch that far. You want a banana from a tree? That's what I said. Yes. Plunk! Hump! Here you go. Oh, you did it. You made it look so easy. Munch, 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 munch. Delectable. So that's what a banana tastes like. Huh. It was worth the wait. Cyrus finally got to eat a banana. Cyrus may have never tried a banana if it wasn't for the help of Edward. Edward, face it, your neck is impressive. It allows you to do amazing things. For instance, you just solved my week-long banana dilemma in 10 seconds. Well, thank you, Cyrus. I think you have a swell neck, too. It's elegant and dignified, and it works well with your shell. That means a great deal to me, Edward. Say, do you like bow ties, Cyrus? I'm I'm not sure, Edward. I have very little experience with them. You look wonderful, Cyrus. As do you, Edward. I feel good about our necks, Edward. Thank you, Cyrus. For once, so do I. Yes, for once, so do I. Look how happy our friends are. The end. Boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me and my friend Edward to read this special book that my friend Miss Tina bought me. I just think that we learned a lot today. Sometimes when we think that something about us is just no good, there might be someone else looking at us thinking, I wish I could be like him or her. You know, Edward did not like his neck, but Cyrus, he needed a neck like that so he can try a banana, and they problem solved together. Edward helped Cyrus get his banana, and now Cyrus got to try bananas for his very first time. That's good friendship. That's good teamwork. And they both went away feeling much better about their necks. Just remember, God created you exactly how He wants you to be. And that's just a wonderful thing to be who we are. Thank you again for sharing in another story with Miss Amy, and I hope to see you real soon.